THINKCAR wanted to send me a scan tool. It's their 662. So let's get into it. It's going to be a good one. All right, there it is in the box. I showed it a minute ago. I'll show the box again in case everybody wants to see that or anybody wants to see it. It is the THINKSCAN 662. Now this is a corded one, it's not the Bluetooth. This one is the 689 VT, it's the Bluetooth. I told them I already had this one. I bought this one a while back. I still haven't done a video on it. I still need to do that. But they wanted to send me this one. So here it is. So I'm trying to do a different angle here. Let's get this thing open and see what it looks like. I'm not going to be comparing this one to that one. I just wanted to show you that I did have that. So let me try to get this box opened up. I don't want to damage the box, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, right? I may do a giveaway and give it to somebody, a lucky viewer. Who knows? You never know with me. I give away stuff all the time. Anyway, now I'm doing this with the door up today because it's hot out here. So hopefully the light ain't too bad. Let's see what it comes with. Comes with a book. That's pretty good. Let's put it off to the side. Comes with the unit and a protective film on it. Comes with a charging cord, USB, I guess that's A to USB-C. Comes with a cord to hook to your car or your vehicle. And what else does it come with? Comes with a good handy dandy candy pack. But I'm just kidding, don't eat that. I'm just looking under here just to see if it might have came with anything else. It does not. So put the candy back in there. We don't need that. Let me close this box up. Stand it up. Of course, it ain't gonna be sturdy enough to hold this up because it'll fall over. I'm not gonna hook the cord to it yet. Let's see if it's got any charge to it and see if it'll turn on. Yeah, it does. I may take a minute to charge it. Of course, you won't notice that. See how long it takes to boot up. Now, I don't know if I can use this. I'm pretty sure it's touchscreen. I don't know if I can use it. Yeah, it is touchscreen, and yeah, I can use it. Oh, cool. Now let me slide this one over and show you the difference in size. Quite a bit of difference. This one looks like it's a little brighter, but that's probably just something that's, you know, in the settings. It don't slide. That's the VIN, that's the diagnose. Just going through some of the, hopefully you can see all that. Different things. History. Report. Feedback. And that's dollar fixed community, which I don't know, I don't like. So now you got maintenance. You got all these different maintenance things. Now I wonder, you got ABS, but that ain't, ABS ain't that bad, that's brakes, but airbag, I don't know about that. SRS, supplemental restraint system, this is supposed to be targeted toward DIYers. They really want DIYers to be messing around with airbag systems? I don't think that's a good idea, but that's just me. Battery matching, brakes. Hopefully y'all can see all this stuff. DPF regen, electronic throttle adaptation, gearbox learning, anti-theft key matching. That's pretty cool. Injector coating, oil reset, steering angle reset, TPMS reset. That's pretty cool. Let's see, does it slide anymore? No, it don't. So this right here, I'm kind of concerned about that, and I don't see, well, this is just maintenance, but I guess we'll see in a minute, because I'm pretty sure this does not access the body control module, which I would rather have this access the body control module. That way you can control, with the bi-directional controls, things like power windows and horn and things like that, stuff that runs through the body control module more than the airbag. I don't think normal, regular DIYers doing this stuff at home need to be messing with airbags. That can hurt you. But that's just me. And here's upgrade. I don't know if I need to do all that in here in just a minute. Maintenance software, application software. Excuse me. I need to go through it and update it. I just took it out of the box. More. Settings. Online service. User manual. Fault code library. Coverage list. Gadgets. Whatever that is. Remote assistance. I don't know what that is. I guess that's the same thing. Yeah. It just gives it to you in a grid like that, versus over here like this. So, and you can do the same thing here too, see? There's multiple ways to get into this system. So let me try to update it if it needs to be updated, put the right vehicles in that I want in, because I don't want to waste up the memory or the space with it, vehicles that I'm not going to be working on. So let me do all that and hook to the Wi-Fi and come back. All right, I've already went through and connected the Wi-Fi to it. The user, look at there. That was the gateway. And here's the brightness. Let's see if it actually works. Yeah, it does. Just going through some different features of it. Like I said, I've already updated or upgrade the software on the tool and for the different vehicles that I wanted to use, or that I'm going to be working on. No sense in upgrading all of them for stuff that's not even here in the United States, right? So and I had to charge the battery just a little bit. It's only at 60%, but that might be enough to finish out this video. So let's go out there and hook it to the truck and see if we can get it to connect. I gotta log into my AutoAuth account, so let's go do that. Okay, I don't know how good this is going to come out, because as you can see there's a huge glare on the screen. So anyway, let's check the DTC information. No DTCs, which I already knew that because the check engine light is not on. Now what I need to do is, I don't think this unlocked the SGM. One thing I don't like about it is this cord plugging into the OBD2 port down there is not long enough. I don't like that at all. So let me try to reconfigure this and where you can see it without that big old huge glare on it right there. All right, let's see if it'll do it this time. I'm having a hard time with this glare, I can tell you that. Let's go automatic search. I had to add this tool to my auto auth account. That's why I didn't unlock it the first time. It says no. Failed to unlock. All right, let's try it again. This here is from this protective film. I don't know if I'm going to peel it off yet or not. We'll see. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I'm trying to hold this with one hand and work the scan tool with the other. Hopefully you can read everything and it's not too close. Anyway, let's go health report. I don't know why it's asking that. It is. And there's the 4 systems. Powertrain control module, transmission control module, anti-lock brake system, and SRS, which is airbags. It says 4 systems found, no DTCs, which, like I said, I already knew that because the check engine light is not on. And I did get it to connect to the auto auth and unlock the SGM. The serial number had a letter and a number at the end, but it had a space. I didn't need to add those 2 characters on there when I added it to my auto auth. When I get the glare not on here, I got a glare on my camera screen and I can't see it. So anyway, let's try this one more time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the top one, but whatever. Scan it, scan it, scan it. Yeah, I know it's equipped. Duh. Health report. Ignition is on. No fault code, no fault code, no fault code, and normal. I guess no fault code. And down here you got report, clear DTCs, rescanning. So let's go see if there's anything else we can do. I don't really like the idea of that one being on there, the SRS, like I said before. I was wanting to see if there was any kind of special functions or anything. I guess there's not. There's got to be. Yeah, there we go. Actuator test, live data. I guess that's it. OBD functions. Y'all can read all that. I don't have to read it out to you, do I? Let's see what's under the actuator test. Some requires the engine running, some requires the engine not running. Y'all are probably not going to be able to hear this, but let's see if it'll start. Hopefully y'all can hear that. Let's see what else we got. Well, it doesn't really have all that much. I mean, it does fairly okay. So that's about all I can do here. I don't have any check engine light or anything on, so just wanted to show you how it operated a little bit. So let's go back to the table. Hopefully the sun from the door being up is not too bright. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that over there. Let me see if I can turn it. Right there. That's the temperature in the garage right now. It's a little over 100. It's like 102, 104, something like that. But anyway, here's the tool. If if you want to see it again. Obviously I took the cord out of it, and I didn't show before, but right here is where you charge it, and you can put a little micro SD card down in there. It's pretty cool, which I don't have a micro SD card. I got the regular small ones, whatever you call them, for the camera. But anyway, there's the tool. It's not bad. Like I said, I wish it would have had body control module on there instead of airbag, because if this is targeted towards your average DIY person that may or may not know anything about airbags and may or may not know that much about scan tools, they probably shouldn't be messing with the airbag system. So, but you do need body control, because that controls just about everything, right? And I thought I had a problem with my auto auth account, so I connected the other scan tool, the 689, to it, and logged in, and it worked. So that's when I realized I had the wrong VIN, or the wrong, not VIN, but the wrong serial number to this tool logged into auto auth. The last two characters I had to take out, which on this scan tool I couldn't figure out how to do that, so I had to delete the tool from the app and then re-add it without the last two on there. But once I did that, it worked fine. Just takes a while, and just like any other scan tool, this one, the 689, pretty much all of them, my Autel, when you first turn them on and get them set up, hook up the Wi-Fi or connect to Wi-Fi, you have to do a lot of updates on everything, and it seems like every time I turn this thing on, it has to have an update, but it don't take but a few minutes to update everything. So like I said, I'm going to show this one more time. THINKCAR reached out to me and wanted to send me this. There we go. I hope the review was okay and you could see everything. I was hoping to be able to do it on my on a, I think it's a 08 Honda Element, the one I did. Had to replace the right rear quarter window in. That was fun, but the car got away from here before I was able to hook it up, or use the scan tool on it. Just wanted to use it, that way I didn't have to worry about hooking to or connecting to auto auth for the RAM and the stupid security gateway module. I think that's stupid. But anyway, it does it. It works pretty good. And like always, if you want to get one of these, check the link down there in the description. And I guess I'll put a link to the other one too, the 689. But if you want to get one of these, check the links down there. Go to Amazon and pick you up one. I don't think these are very expensive. They're not near as expensive as the other one, the 689. One complaint that I have, I mean, cutting this thing on, letting it booting up and all that, it's no slower than the 689. I don't think. It don't seem to be anyway. And connecting to the truck is a little slower than the 689, not much. But my main complaint is this. This hooks to the scan tool, this hooks to your OBD2 port. It just has a plug in it, right? It's too short. By the time you put this underneath the dash of a vehicle, you don't have very much room to do anything. It's just too short. It needs to be longer. But maybe that's me being used to using the ones with the Bluetooth dongle, that hooks to your OBD2 port. So like the 689, it's the Bluetooth one. It don't have a cord. To me, it's just not long enough to be able to do anything, especially if you want to stand outside the vehicle and do anything. That cord really ain't long enough. But there again, that's why the Bluetooth ones come in handy, right? You can have the vehicle up on a lift, be standing under it with your scan tool, and still be able to use it and watch things, like if you want to rotate the tires and all that for the wheel speed sensors and whatnot, you can do that. You can do that with this tool too, but you just got to have somebody inside the vehicle, because the cord ain't long enough. But anyway, and like it showed, it only has 4, or it only does 4 modules. It should have a the BCM, body control module, instead of the airbag. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about that, the airbag deal, down in the comments down there. That's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.